Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Skull and Bones 2 and 2 here, and in today's Gears of War video, we're going to be covering the lore around the new comic that just came out called Gears of War Rise of RAAM. I just got my issue, finished reading it, and wow, it just feels good to have another comic series started up around this game. It's been 5 years since the last one. It's just insane. So basically, I'm just going to give you guys a quick summary about what happens in this comic. So basically, we have General RAAM. This is the before Emergence Day. This is the beginning of plans, basically, to RAAM's plans to jump the surface world and take it for the rape that the locusts are going to hand the humans. But it's not as though as we seem, because we all thought that the Queen is the one that started Emergence Day. It was actually RAAM's idea. He's the one that wanted to do Emergence Day. Nobody else wanted to do Emergence Day because of the sole fact that they didn't want to be fighting two wars, the Lambent and the humans. Now, the Lambent war wasn't going as planned because the Lambent were just, their numbers were increasing, and every mission, every fight ended up being a suicide battle for the Locust. Now, RAAM ended up going to this other guy who looks exactly like him but is older, wiser, and is the first general. I don't know about Karn. I don't know if Karn is in this universe or whatever, if they're including him, but this is the very first general, and his name is Uziel. Now he goes to Uziel and he goes to speak to him, and he says, listen, we need to attack the surface world. I'm going to speak to the Queen because she knows that the war is, we're losing it, and I know we're losing it, and I'm not going to lose any more lives down here. We need to take the surface world. And Uziel says, no, we're not doing that. Meanwhile, the Queen is watching from the shadows, doesn't say anything. She decides to come out a little bit after the confrontation that the two have. And it's funny because Scourge is also in this comic. Scourge is, he's like a jokester, kind of, and I'll show you guys some of the jokes he says. You wouldn't even think that from Scourge. You wouldn't even think the Locusts speak like this. You would think the Locusts only mutter words, like how RAAM only says like serve the Queen and rise and stuff like that. And then you have Scourge, who will just scream random shit. Anyways, this guy who really fucks up RAAM, like throws him like a rag doll all over the place, like beats the living hell out of him. And it's crazy to see RAAM has his ass handed to him. Like he's the one ass handling everybody, and he gets smashed on like a nigga in front of everybody. So it's kind of crazy. And here we have RAAM trying, Uziel's trying to make him understand that you can't start another war when we're losing one and we're fighting one right now. And Uziel's just like, you're a pathetic general. You're sorry excuse. I don't understand why you have followers. It's ridiculous. So Scourge and RAAM decide to take the surface world, and it's insubordination, and Uziel now is gonna kill them both. And Scourge and RAAM are best friends, apparently. They're like best friends. So Scourge agrees to go on the suicide mission with RAAM to take the surface world, but he's not gonna do it alone. Uziel ends up throwing him away, and none fucks given, honestly. Like, he just throws him away to Scourge. Scourge carries him away. He's like, yes, master, I'll do your bidding. Listens to him, and they send him back to the front line to fight. And it's funny because RAAM came previously after literally destroying the battlefield he was on. He basically blew up a bunch of emulsion canisters, I'm assuming, or bombs or whatever, and destroyed the section that he was fighting the Lambent with. And here's some of the jokes that Scourge was saying. You wouldn't really see RAAM laughing a lot, but RAAM actually laughs at his friend's jokes. Basically, Scourge here says, oh, before, when I was in the Holy Trinity with the Cantuses and all that stuff, I was given special rights, special breeding grounds, basically like sex rooms and shit like that, and RAAM's just like laughing. So yeah, I don't know, this comic is like, it's something new. It's a breath of fresh air, it's something new, and yeah, so with that being said, we get a new look at Locust life. We get to see what they were really like in the Hollows, and I can't wait for the next issue. The first issue was insane, and it just basically goes on to say later on, if you read this comic, later on during the issue, when you get to the final pages, apparently Uziel is not going to kill RAAM because of the sole fact that he is insubordinate and he's going to cost a lot of lives. RAAM is blindsided by the fact that he doesn't want to keep fighting the Lambent and sacrifice the fighting forces that they have down there, and they want to claim the surface world. So Uziel's gonna go kill him, and towards the end he gets flanked by Uziel's Locust forces, and we're gonna see two generals battle it out. So who will win? I don't know, but this is your boy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.